What's up everyone? Anthony here with AnthonyAwaken.com and Awaken Outdoors. And speaking of Awaken Outdoors, we are doing a photo shoot for Awaken Outdoors today, which is my new online store. And this is going to intro something brand new. It is Behind the Lens. I am super excited about this new YouTube series that I'm going to be doing, and I cannot wait to bring you all along with me. Let me go ahead and set the stage just a little bit for what's to come. I've already filmed two of these. One is a Kickstarter photo shoot and one is another client photo shoot. But today I wanted to go ahead and bring you all out here, kind of tell you all a little bit about what Behind the Lens is going to be about, and also photograph a few products which I've got right down here. We are photographing a Mora 511 right here, one of the Awaken Outdoors native patches, a condor knife, whoop, upside down, condor knife, and something that is a little bit different in here. So we'll save that for the end. So let's go ahead. Let's flip this camera around and we will get on to the first shot right now. All right, doing the old snake check just to make sure there is nothing lingering under here, because that's the last thing I want to do is get snake bit while I'm out here. This is the Condor pterosaur, and oh my goodness, look at that blaze orange. Doesn't that look so good? All right, right here is the blade. Super, super beautiful. So this one right here is one of my all-time favorite budget survival blades. So we're gonna photograph this and make it look all sorts of woodsy and all the things. So we're gonna use this down log. We're gonna blur out all of the background back in behind you all. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna move you all just a little bit closer and we'll get moving on this shot. All right, let's go ahead. I can't move y'all too close because you'll be in the shot. And then you all will be wanting modeling fees, right? All right, so we're gonna put the blade right about where the orange is hitting right there. Let's go ahead, we'll see how that's gonna look. All right, so I am also selling this product, so I can't jam it in there too hard. So we're just gonna kind of put it right about there, and hopefully I got enough light over my right shoulder right here to pop the blade grind there, because it does look really good. This shot's looking good. The sheath right here, it's a little low, you just can't see it. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna shoot two photos for this one. I'm gonna include the sheath in the next setup, but let's go ahead and let's just get a real good hero shot of this pterosaur looking like it's just king of the jungle. Man, it does look good too. Got a little bit of the sky peeking up in the background. Let's see if you all can see that in this GoPro here. We'll play with our settings a little bit as well. There we go. Man, this is looking good, y'all. Absolutely, I can work with this. Sorry, I probably got off screen there just a little bit. We'll just take us a seat. Why not? Nature provides. So I've got the shot. I'm gonna throw this one up in 3, 2, 1, now. All right, so that shot looks good to go. Let's go ahead. I've got a little bit of a drop off right here where you can see I'm in the corner of the frame, but this is a little bit of a drop off to the ground, and all I can think about is Nemo's dad right now telling Nemo, don't go to the drop off.
The drop off? They're going to the drop off? What are you saying?
But we are gonna photograph the sheath and we're gonna photograph the knife right here. Whoop, and we are pretty tight with this lens, so I'm gonna stand up on my seat back here. Oh yeah, we're looking good. Looking real good. Also, I am testing a new pair of shoes right now. They are a pair of barefoot shoes from a brand called Widen. I don't know how they pronounce it. I don't think anyone does, but I'm testing a new pair of shoes right now, and they are fantastic. They're almost like the Vibram 5-finger design, but they're updated a little bit, and they're like 40 bucks on Amazon. So pretty cool. I'm gonna show you all just a quick little B-roll clip or something of them, but they grip really well up on this kind of slippery log. I'm very, very impressed. For 40 bucks, if y'all are wanting to get into barefoot shoes, these are not a bad option, y'all. I'm digging it a lot. I'll leave a link down in the description if y'all want to check them out. May not be your all style. They may look a little goofy to you all, but I kind of like goofy. All right, let me check. Yeah, I think we're good. I can work with that. So this shot is going to serve as another product listing shot for the pterosaur here. And I've got the knife in it, and I've also got the sheath, since we didn't get the sheath in that picture when it was up here and I was shooting that way. So I'm going to show you all this picture in 3, 2, 1, now. All right, that is a wrap on our Condor pterosaur right here. Really excited about this color. I have had the tan one for a long time, and I've really loved this blade, but this blaze orange just looks so good, and it's on theme with my patches and everything too, so I figured I would stock this one right here. But let me go ahead and take a little bit of a commercial break. If you're interested in checking out my online store, head over to awakenoutdoors.com. There will be a link down in the description for you to check out all the products that I stock, also my patches, and there's a lot of fun stuff planned for in the future. Okay, so for my next shot here, I am looking for some punk wood because I think that the Mora would look really good on that. So I'm just kind of going to a wet spot out here down by the lake, and I'm thinking I should be able to get what I'm looking for down here. So we're going to explore around, and I will show you all what I've found here in just a moment. Okay, so I actually found some punk wood right here in the middle of the trail as I was walking, and this is going to be perfect. This is a really light colored punk wood, as you can see here, and I'll bring it up to this camera and show you a little bit closer. Let me go ahead and explain what punk wood is. So this is wood that is already decaying, and probably, just kind of looking up, it has fallen off of a dead limb or something like that, or a big dead limb has been here in the trail, and this piece right here is just kind of hanging around. This is a wet area, and that's always kind of the main place that I find it in, but the punk wood right here is nice and squishy. But even though this is wet, you can throw this into a char tin. I'll back up and talk to you all so you can see my face. You can throw this into a char tin. Even when it's wet, it will burn off all of that moisture, and it will end up charring so that it can accept a spark from a ferro rod, which is really nice. But what I like about this piece of punk wood and the other pieces down here is that it's a bright color, and that's gonna contrast very well with our Mora 511 that we're photographing here. So let's go ahead, we'll back up. And nothing is perfect right out of the gate with you know what you find. So oftentimes if I'm photographing it, I'll go ahead and kind of arrange it the way that I like for it to be arranged. And then I'll show you all just here on the GoPro kind of what I'm doing right there. Right here. We got some nice sticks. We may bring a little bit of greenery in right there in one of the top corners. And yeah, let's go ahead. We'll get this shot, then we'll move on to the next one. I want the, right here, I want the Mora logo to be showing. So we'll go ahead, we'll do it that way. We'll also show the sheath for the product listing. That way people know what they're getting. Put a little bit more of this char right down through here, or not char. You can tell I'm thinking fire. Punk wood. We'll put that right through there. All right, so we'll just kind of get up above this one right here. We'll try some different angles here just to get that logo looking as best as possible. There we go. We got the shot. That'll crop to a square. So we are good to go on the Mora now. Let's go ahead. I will throw this one up in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now that we've got the Mora done, let's go ahead. We'll move on to the Awaken Outdoors patch next. And honestly, I can probably just shoot it somewhere around through here. So I'll just pick a spot and I'll go for it. All right, now on to the Awaken Outdoors patch right here. This one is going to contrast well with the backdrop that I've chosen here. This is just a big downed log, looks like some sort of pine, and it has all this beautiful moss growing on it. Just look at that, it's gorgeous. So we are just gonna place our patch here, and just to kind of play off of the reds, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the Mora in here as well. So let's go ahead, I will set up for this shot right here. Doesn't matter too much which side the blade is facing, just because that's not really the goal of this particular shot. And actually, I know I've got you all centered up right now, but I'm gonna move it right up here. This is kind of a knot on this. It looks really, really good. So you can see it right here. This is humped up just a little bit more than over here. So we'll go ahead, we'll do right there. We'll see how that Mora looks back here. I'm tempted to believe that we're probably gonna move it, but let's go ahead, we'll try it. And again, let's doll up our scene just a little bit. We have a lot of green, but we also have these beautiful leaf colors down here. And I'm just gonna kind of put some up here if they will stay. That way it's not just a totally green image with a patch popping out. And there we go. Let's try to get that Mora to stay. And we'll just kind of add a little extra leaf right on there. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Now let's go ahead and get the old camera out, start adjusting. Okay. There we go. This is definitely looking very much like it's in the backwoods. We'll get one just straight overhead. Always get that camera strap out of the way. That can definitely ruin a photo. Makes you have to Photoshop it out and all that. And I'm kind of questioning the Mora, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bring that out of frame. And we'll just roll with the patch. Get a few different angles here. Awesome. I think I got it. I think this will be good for the website. I'll go ahead and I'll throw the final image up in 3, 2, 1, now. All right, so that's got our patch done. I'm gonna go ahead and head back over to where I've got my gear stored. It did start to sprinkle a little bit during one of the last shots. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the gear back out that I'm photographing, and I'm gonna show you all the next shot and the next setup right now. All right, so just as I am traveling to this last photo, this is the pair of shoes that I was talking about. These are the Widen or Widen trail running shoes. I'm really digging these. They breathe really well, even in this scorching humidity out here. It is a joy to wear these. I'm really enjoying them so far. They do have a lot of good grip here on the bottom, and then just very simple, got a little, what is this, like a hook and loop fastener right there, and then just bungee. But yeah, I'm really digging these. Zero drop, and they also have a wide toe box. Good ground feel from what I'm telling so far. But one thing that I am not digging is that they put arch support in the insoles, and I'm gonna have to get these things out of there and just put some thin, flat insoles in them. But let's go ahead, we'll get to this last shot. If you did want to check these out, feel free, go on over to the link in the description, check them out. I'm digging them. I mean, for 40 bucks, I don't think you can beat them. All right, so we got our next photo set up in behind us, and as you can tell right back here, this is definitely behind the scenes because there is a 5-gallon bucket, and that is my preferred way of carrying all of this stuff in. I always have my backpack and everything with me as well, but I carry pretty much everything I'm photographing and my camera gear in a 5-gallon bucket, and I keep a rainproof dry bag in there as well, just in case the weather does get bad. But let's go ahead. This is the blade that we are photographing now. This is the Station 9 Trail Ultra. Super excited about this little blade. I found this one a little while ago, and I really love this, and I knew that I wanted to put this in my online store, and this is part of the Ultralight Adventure Kit. So really excited about this, and let's go ahead and let's photograph it right now. All right, so this little blade right here is, in my opinion, perfect for bringing out fishing. So I've actually got my fishing rod and reel with me today. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna set up a shot that is very fishing centric. So here we are. I'm gonna go ahead, shoot a vertical as well, just in case it needs to go to social media. Awesome. And we'll go ahead and we'll shoot one. You may not be able to see it on the GoPro, but we're gonna shoot one just a little bit higher just to get a good clear view of that sheath, because I know people will wanna be able to see that. Let's go ahead, we'll do one more vertical. Here we go. And the images are gonna go up as always in 3, 2, 1. Oh, all right, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining me on this first episode of Behind the Lens. And actually, it's the third episode. Can't remember if I said that earlier, but I've already filmed 2 other ones and they'll be launching soon. But I wanted to give you all a proper introduction here, and I figured what better way to do it than photographing some awakenoutdoors.com products. So again, just as a recap, we photographed the best budget survival knife, in my opinion, the Condor Pterosaur right here in that beautiful blaze orange. The ever classic Mora 511 carving knife right here in that beautiful red and black. Love that. And then also kind of a newcomer that a lot of people don't know about, but that is the Station 9 Trail Ultra. Really, really dig this, guys. I'm trying so hard not to keep this one for myself, but it is out here on a little photo shoot today. And then my native patches. You all will see me wearing this one right here on my hat pretty much all the time. And those have just continued to sell out, so I keep restocking them. But that is just a quick intro on this Behind the Lens series, and we're going to be doing so much more. Again, there's 2 other videos in the queue that will be launching soon. So if you want to check those out, make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and also head over, check these product listings out on awakenoutdoors.com. And then if you want to see more of my photography work, head over to anthonyawaken.com and hit the portfolio link there, and you'll be able to see all the companies that I've worked for and a little bit more of my product photography. But I more than appreciate you all joining me on this video. And whether you've got the perfect loadout, whether you got the perfect gear that you have in mind, go ahead, just get out, plan your next outdoor adventure, and get out there and enjoy it, because that's what it's all about. Thank you all so much, and I hope that you all have a blessed day.